Do you believe in the devil? A Neilsen poll a few years back said 68% of Australians believe in God, only 37% believe in the devil. Isn't that interesting? Marginally ahead of belief in UFOs, 34%. But here's the problem with that. Jesus believes in the devil. You realize this. Jesus believes in the devil. In the Bible, Jesus says, I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. I'm familiar with Satan. In the Bible, Satan is not some kind of competitor to God. He's a fallen servant of God. He's a rogue servant of God. You read the book of Job, he wanders the earth looking for someone to bring down with him. He's the surrogate father of all God's rogue children. Because he was the first liar, wasn't he? He was the first murderer. Back in Genesis 3, you remember the garden? Genesis 3, God says to Adam and Eve, trust me, if you eat the fruit, you'll die. And Satan, what does he do? He lies. He says to them, no, you won't die. You'll rule if you eat the fruit. And so they eat, and Satan plunges the whole human race into death. You see, he's the father of all liars. He's the father of all murderers. And Jesus says, watch out then if you've got that family resemblance. That's not good. So you have to ask, don't you? Jesus said it to them. We should ask ourselves, do I have that lying streak? Am I really committed to the truth, or do I kind of steer my loved ones around the uncomfortable truths? Many of us did our tax returns the other week. Is your tax return the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Is your expense claim the truth? Sometimes even the silence isn't the truth. I was at Kia this week getting my car repaired, and I was supposed to have a part there that I had to pay for and they'd install it. And I got there, and on their little piece of paper it said we'd already paid for the part. Now, I didn't have to lie. I could have just said nothing, and I wouldn't have had to pay for the part. But I looked down and I thought, that doesn't sit well. That's not really a thing God's family do. They don't let things like that pass. So I said, look, we haven't actually paid for that part. And in God's mercy, somehow still, they didn't charge us what I thought they were going to. But you see that even silence somehow can be part of the lie, those lies we surround ourselves with. Do you have a murderous streak? Jesus goes there too. And many of us say, of course I don't. But do you? Jesus says, Matthew 5, hate is murder, anger is murder. Sometimes we have that murderous feeling, don't we, when we think about the person who betrayed us or rejected us or hurt us. We think, I'd just love to see them get what's coming. We really wish everything would come down on their heads. And if you find that lying streak, that murdering streak, Jesus says, well, there's a family resemblance there. There's an uncanny resemblance there to that great liar, that great murderer. That's not God's family.